here today.
I say, yo.
Order in the building today. I'm with it.
Blood over water over everything.
Mom, money every's making beats again.
6 chill, fool, for real, for real.
Keep it 100, I never change. Married to the streets, I gave the game my name. Niggas hustle for they first, I give a fuck about fame. I was born up in that jungle city, built on cocaine. Niggas know I got that drop, they be looking for who? I tell her junkies call me smooth.
Hey.
I be clocking, I don't snooze. That's how we they
Wait a minute, y'all ain't never heard no shit like that. That's fire. I will play it back for y'all. Episode 55, Streets Broke My Heart. We're gonna pod. KK is back, Julz is back, and this time the streets are here. Blue Johnson, I just want you to say one thing so they know we're not capping before I play this song.
What's good?
Hey,
we partying in the living room right now, you heard me?
Booyaka, booyaka! Alright, let's get it popping, man. This shit right here is crazy. This is called Smooth by Blue Johnson. Is this out already?
Not yet. That might be my next single I release, actually.
Oh, is this a little Party in the Living Room exclusive?
We killing the KK. We are killing.
All right.
We are leading the league, KK. Shifty, what up?
blood over water over everything.
I said, I don't like the girl right there.
Yeah. Money making beats again.
6 chill, fool, for real, for real.
Keep it 100, I never change. Married to the streets, I gave the game my name. Niggas hustle for they first, I give a fuck about fame. I was born up in that jungle city, built on cocaine. Niggas know I got that drop, they be looking for who? I tell her junkies call me smooth. I be clocking, I don't snooze. That's how we they look like, ooh, yeah. They go back and they want to, yeah. I got bitches like I'm you, hell. Okay, I'm back on. Just got a back on. She had a crack in her asshole. In the city I'm from, a nigga won't last long. Gotta be built for this shit. My thought put a roll on his wrist. Amari got 2 on his neck. Better take it private jets. Always knew I stun. It's my time to flex. I just chase blue honey, think of nothing less. Keep it 100, I never change. Married to the streets, I got the game my name. Niggas hustle for they first, I give a fuck about fame. I was born up in that jungle city, built on cocaine.
Gotta mute that.
My bad.
No doubt. I know it's hard.
Niggas know I got that drop, they be looking for who? I tell her junkies call me smooth. Niggas stole my sack, fuck that, I'ma get it back. I ain't sleeping days, fuck rap, all I know is trap. Many men wish death upon me. I got blood in my eyes, I'm a zombie. I can put some money on your head, but they'll do you for free. To keep it G, they'll do it for me. Keep it 100, I never change. Married to the streets, I got the game my name. Niggas hustle for they first, I give a fuck about fame. I was born up in that jungle city, built on cocaine. Niggas know I got that drop, they be.
I said, yo, I'm just sending links. Y'all want to hear the rest of this record? Let me get my 2 links out, goddamn. Streets always want something from me.
I'm a zombie. I can put some money on your head, but they'll do you for free. To keep it G, they'll do it for me. Keep it 100, I never change. Married to the streets, I got the game my name. Niggas hustle for they first, I give a fuck about fame. I was born up in that jungle city, built on cocaine. Niggas know I got that drop, they be looking for who? I tell her junkies call me smooth.
That shit is hard, yo. How did you come up with that shit? Like, how did that hook come about? What the fuck happened that night?
I ain't even write that shit. Actually, we be booking block schedule studio times. And like I took the whole studio time to just create the song. Like I played the beat. I'm like, I fuck with this beat. Then I went inside and just started piecing it together pretty much like fresh off the dome.
This is crazy, man. Blue Johnson.
So that's you singing, that's you rapping, that's all you, or that's a feature with somebody?
The whole song is just me. I got
that's crazy.
I changed my voice a couple times. I don't change it. I just like got these pictures that I be fucked with.
I got so many styles. I am a group. Yo, you are dope artist. You know, like when I'm doing podcasts, Blue Johnson, I have to listen to your records over and over and over again because I have to like become you as a journalist. And
yeah, I feel it. I fucking that.
I'm so interested in this fucking story, bro. Where does your story begin?
Where does it begin?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it begins in Coconut Grove, the area I'm from, pretty much. I ain't really take rap serious. I ain't even know I could rap at the time. But my cousin Ben Dre, I call him Bones. He a part of my team right now too. He bust in on me one day trying to make beats on my computer, and I was like, nigga, I think I want to make beats. And he was like, nigga, download Fruity Loops and start doing this. And I just started doing it pretty much. But the music I'm making now, it's pretty much basically the remembrance from my cousin. Like I had a cousin that died, that was killed. And all he did was make music and record every day. Every day I came to this nigga crib, he was making songs and shit. So me and him was so close. I just took over for him when his body left.
So like his death like sparked and motivated you to like carry that legacy.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's like poetic justice, yo. That's like real. That's real right there. It was how close were y'all like in age?
In age?
Yeah.
He was like
days apart. Like,
days. What you 27, 28?
31st. He is like 20 something.
He like 3-4 years younger than me.
When you started out, so you start out in Coconut Grove. Tell me a little bit about the area, because most people think of Miami as beaches, Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of Scarface, it's a hotel in my neighborhood. They call the Scarface Hotel. It's actually the Mutiny Hotel. And my video Streets Broke My Heart, when I'm sitting on the balcony, we actually at the Scarface Hotel.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool as hell.
And it's called the Scarface Hotel.
Yeah, you can Google it and make it. You can Google Scarface Hotel.
It ain't because they shot the movie there. It was inspired by Scarface. Was inspired by what happens at that hotel.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many times did y'all watch Scarface growing up? Just because it was, based off like almost your neighborhood, like.
I don't think I can put a number on it. I still watch it to this day. Like I still come on and I'll watch it. I'll be in a certain mood.
TT, get the yayo. TT,
yeah, I'd rather watch Cocaine Cowboy documentary while I watch Scarface. Scarface face. Like that stuff really happened, and I know the real people that was involved in that. So when you from where we from, like he gotta tell the story a little bit more. This is interview, but when you from where we from,
like my neighborhood, Coconut Grove is like probably one of the biggest drug markets in the U.S.
Now, how did that affect you growing up as a youngin'? Because, like, if you grew up in, let's say, California, right? You might, like, want to surf or skate or fucking be an actor, right? But you grew up...
Or be a gangbanger. Like, come on.
When I think of California, I think about gangs and earthquakes.
Right.
It'll be like, it's pretty much the same as Florida, but with gangs and earthquakes. But we got hurricanes and white people are in gangs. Spanish people got gangs.
Okay. So break it down by neighborhood, right? Because Miami is big,
it's
right?
Pretty much, neighborhoods.
You got like Overton?
Overtown.
Yeah. Okay. You got Carroll City.
Coconut Grove, like
they got the map
5-10 minutes from Overtown, pretty much.
Coconut Grove is the first black community.
Yeah, it's actually, and it's the first black community.
Right. Now I read that. It was saying that it was started like in the 1800s by like the Caribbean families.
Bahamian. My family came in the 1800s.
Now, I did some DNA stuff, like my grandmother did, not me, fellas. But she said that I'm Bahamian. I got some. Is it Bahamian?
Bahamian.
Yeah, I'm Bahamian. Yeah, and like a lot of people in my family got red hair, like not red hair, but it's like it got shades
like
of
Malcolm X I used to be.
Yeah, like it can be like that.
Yeah.
Yo, we cousins, yo. I just want to let you know. Now let me put me on the screen here, because I want to make sure that everybody sees me too and see my cousins on the screen. Now, Blue Johnson, when you was a kid, because we got time, brother, to get this story tonight.
Yeah.
When you was a kid, before rap, before anything, what was the first thing you loved to do?
When I was a kid?
Yeah.
I would say photography. Shit, I went to like a magna art school in middle school and elementary school, and like photography was my like pastime. It was my hobby, and that was something I was real interested in too. Even to this day, like I'm mean with a camera. You know me? That's something I enjoy doing. I'll probably do that for free if I was able to.
What type of photography? Like, landscape, portrait, food?
My favorite will probably be landscape, but I can do it all.
KKB act like she know what she's talking about.
If Julz did his homework, he would know I do food photography.
You do food photography? What's that?
Oh, food photography. Hey, I'm mean with food photography. I'm mean with food, period.
You can cook?
Oh, so you could cook?
What?
Okay,
I'm mean in the kitchen.
Everybody said they could cook. Well,
okay. Give us a dish that we would be surprised that how well you execute it.
What'd you say?
Give me a dish that people would be surprised that like you can execute.
Like lasagna.
Lasagna easy. That's pretty
easy,
much
Julz,
lay it right there and put it in the oven. That's easy.
That's all prep work. Yeah, lasagna is prep work.
A dish that somebody would be amazed that I can make. When I think about cooking, everything is so easy to me, so I don't know exactly.
You ain't doing yourself no justice,
right? So you say everything's easy. So what that mean? Like you can do
a restaurant, like
you can make pasta from scratch or something.
Everything from scratch. I'm like a grandma in a nigga body. I cook like a grandma.
So you can make a Thanksgiving spread by yourself.
By myself. Whole Thanksgiving dinner, everything.
Listen, I'm a couple hours away. Don't tell me that, because I'll pull up.
Man, we sometimes on Thanksgiving we feed the hood anyway.
Oh, word. So like, what do you mean by that? You like set up like a food drive, or how does that work?
Like that.
We'll prepare the food and just whoever hungry, they pull up and come get some food.
That's dope.
They had like 5 years straight. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we do it this year, it'll be another year doing it.
Okay, so now. I'm sorry. Go ahead, KK. You got it.
What do you call that? Is it like a special event that you put on? Like, is it like, how can we help make more people either donate to it or show up for it?
It's probably an event now because we've been doing it so long, but we pretty much just get together and be like, yo, we doing it again this year. And we just come together and buy the food, have people prepare the food.
So it's not even anything formal. It's just, you just do it out the kindness of your heart. And people just kind of know, like, if I don't have somewhere I can go over there.
Pretty much. We done got some donations a couple of times. After the first couple of years, people see what we doing. We had a barbershop, like, in our circle. We got a barbershop in our hood. At one point in time, it was on the corner of, like, a very important corner in our neighborhood, and we was right there. And that's where we ran the Thanksgiving from. Brought the whole hood out. A lot of homeless people in unfortunate situations. So we try to look out for the streets that raised us.
Damn, that's fire. That's really fire. A lot of people, they wait till they got millions or until they shining or until they can come, come back to the hood in a nice car to come do something for the community. But y'all, that's something y'all been doing. That's been in your heart.
Yeah.
So now,
Most definitely been there.
So you're a kid that loves photography. Now when do you start to like maybe venture outside, like jump off the porch? What age?
Jump off the porch, as in taking care of myself and doing things for myself.
Yeah. Not when you was sleeping in the Kia because you was messing up the re-up money. Not that time. Now I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm a journalist, man. But let's talk earlier. Like jumping off the porch, just like what was maybe the first?
I say I probably jumped off the porch a little bit too early than my mom would have like let me jump off the porch, but I had other family members whose house I could go to, and a lot of my mom and like, yo, I'm going to my cousin's house, and I just be in the rail in the streets doing whatever I could do and get into. So when I was probably like 13, when I first started staying outside late as hell trying to get some money.
That's city boy. That's a city boy flow. I can respect that. It was the same way in Brooklyn, so to speak.
I mean, I ain't have to. My mom was a hard working lady, you feel me? She worked her ass off, but being in Miami, shit expensive. It's still tough, even if you're a hard worker.
So what made you feel like you had to go out there and get your own or do that? Especially if mom didn't like kind of push that. Is it just socially you thought that would be the thing to do, or just you wanted to experience that?
I don't know. It's probably in my DNA. Being from the Grove, you born and bred around hustlers, so you gonna see that. Like my grandma was a hustler. She sold dinners and cakes from my crib, and all the drug dealers came and bought dinners from her. So I seen her and them in one setting.
So just always seeing people with their own money made you realize. I mean, it's cool. My mom can take care of me, but I want my own money.
Yeah, most definitely. Nah, I mean, nigga broke too, so being broke just that extra motivation to get it.
Okay. Now in Miami, is it when you go outside, so to speak, is it immediate danger, or is it like everybody is like, more like, yo, parties, is it what's the vibe?
It's like 50-50. I can't really say it's immediate danger. Or it's just like all parties. It's pretty much whatever you went to. Okay. Like if you get yourself into situations that'll bring danger your way, you gonna meet it with brute force. You feel me? So
okay.
But at the same time, it's a party scene too. But I feel like other cities are more dangerous than Miami. Probably because I'm from here. I know how to move in Miami.
That makes sense.
Well, since we on Miami, obviously Miami's got some legends when it comes to music and rap in general. Y'all got Trina, Trick, Pitbull, Ricky Ross out there. Like y'all got some heavy hitters. So who's on your top 3 Miami rappers? We'll say 5. Who's your top 5 Miami rappers of all time?
Top 5 Miami rappers. Rick Ross, of course. I fuck with Rick Ross. He's very influential in my music. I actually met him. He shot a video in the Grove a few years ago. He shot Wale's video, The Ambitious. If you watch the Ambitious video, pretty sure Wale, that's in my neighborhood.
What?
Yeah, we was out there. He actually used my homeboy house for some of the scenes, so that was kind of cool.
No, that's fire.
But,
favorite Rick Ross album, by the way.
Rick Ross. I like Denzel Curry.
Okay.
Miami artists. Damn, that's tough. Well, I have an artist, Young Biz. He one of my favorite artists. You feel me? He from Miami.
Okay.
I fuck with him. He in my camp.
Okay.
Young Biz.
Ross, Biz.
OG Pearl.
Denzel Curry. I fuck with Denzel Curry. He's different.
All right, you got 2 more.
OG
Miami, tough, bro. I don't listen to a lot of Miami people.
Pitbull.
I don't really listen to Pitbull.
You laugh, but quit acting like Pitbull in that nigga for a moment.
Nah, Pitbull the man. I fuck with him, but I don't really listen.
What about Uncle Luke? Uncle Luke, Trick?
They ain't my type of vibe. Trick cool, but
he don't smoke boom, baby. I mean, KK, I think I'm calling you my girl. But yeah, he don't smoke boom, man. Come on now.
Fucking 2 more. I fuck with Ball Greasy, if you heard of him before.
Yeah,
I like
I heard
Ball
Ball
Greasy
Greasy.
music. He got some nice music.
Plies? No Plies? I didn't hear Plies.
Plies from like Broward, not even Broward. Plies from another part of Florida. Like, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Miami. Fuck, I like Major 9.
Okay.
If you heard of Major 9, he the dude that's in the NFL that plays for Cleveland right now.
Okay, never heard of him.
Speaking of the NFL, ain't Frank Gore from your neighborhood, the running back?
Yeah, that's my man's too. That's the homie.
That's a point for Julz.
That's the homie.
A few more football players.
It's actually a few football players from my neighborhood in the NFL.
Talk to me.
Nigga named Amari Cooper. He played for the Cowboys.
I know Amari Cooper. Come on, he got
That's
hands.
my cousin, man.
What? Stop
Who
lying.
you think he is?
Stop your lie.
Nah, real shit.
Denzel Perryman.
Wait.
Denzel Perryman played for the Chargers. Linebacker.
Amari Cooper and Frank Gore is from the same area?
Same area, a couple blocks away.
Whoa. Did you know any of them before the NFL?
They JV basketball up under me.
Say it again?
Did you know any of them before the NFL?
Yeah, I hung with them, hang with them. Hell yeah.
Okay, so who's the better football player? I'm putting you on blast.
Who's the better football player? I'm gonna have to go at Frank Gore because
yes, he's a beast.
You feel me? He been grinding for a long time.
Frank in the man, lost in third grade.
Yeah, I was in high school and he was in high school, but I went to the same high school where he broke major records at. You feel me? Like
he was that dude in high school.
He was the man.
He went to school with my brother. Like he was definitely doing his thing.
Word. Okay, well, let me ask this then. Did he used to, like, could y'all tell the difference when he went to NFL with the money? Like, did his cars change? Like, did he have a Honda and when he went to school and then all of a sudden
he had no car? First off.
He ain't had no car.
He ain't had a car? Frank Gore?
He ain't had no car.
Whoa.
You definitely can see the difference. Like, from his first couple years in the league, like, I had homeboys that was my age that hung with me still. And they'll pull up in his Maseratis and all type of shit. And nigga, he invited us to his crib.
You saw his mansion? He had I'm not gonna say mansion. Well, he is a running back.
Yeah, you can say mansion.
I was about to say he is a running back. You know that ain't not a line.
Yeah, you say mansion.
That's crazy.
He invited us to his crib. His family cool. They cool people. I used to live in Kentucky when he was playing for Indianapolis.
Okay.
And like, I tried to go to one of his games. But that shit ain't work out how I expected it to, you feel me? His family was on some weird shit at the time, so I couldn't really get there.
Alright, so damn, it's a legendary area where you from, like.
Oh no, it's definitely legendary.
I'm fucking jealous. Y'all got Scarface, Frank Gore, and shit. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You have no choice. I just want
to give a special shout out to Amari Cooper because I am a Cowboys fan. So,
okay.
Even though we took that tough loss, my boy had like over 120 receiving yards, and I think he had like over double digits in his like receiving. So, shout out receptions, yeah, and he had a touchdown. Even though it was a bad loss, but that was defense. So he was out there killing it. So big shout out to him.
When you grow up in Miami, are you just automatically a Dolphins fan? How does that work?
Nah, not at all. I'm actually a Cowboys fan too.
Okay.
I was a Cowboys fan from Dion. My dad was a Cowboys fan. So
see, I can respect that.
Same.
I can respect that. Dion was one of a kind, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Did you play football?
Question, though.
Yeah, I played football for the same high school Frank Gore played for.
What position?
I played a little quarterback, and then I played quarterback JV, and then I played cornerback varsity. I wasn't really focusing on football at the time, so.
Okay. Real talk.
So obviously you from as far as your neighborhood, you know, it's like a smaller, like the neighborhood itself is probably smaller. It's composed of all Miami. But yet you just named a couple of superstars or guys that have influence, and that's just in athletics. So I'm sure there's business people that have come out of your area. I'm sure there's musicians.
Most definitely.
Does that do you feel like, not that they owe the neighborhood anything, but do you feel like those people should be doing more for that area, or that there's more that could be done?
I definitely feel like there's more that could be done, but it's up to the person. Like you can get that bread, and then they may not never come back. They don't care about the neighborhood like somebody else would. So,
does that ever frustrate you, especially because Miami is like got a lot of superstars, but yet there's smaller neighborhoods where these superstars come from that still look the same, but yet you go on Instagram and they ball out of control in another neighborhood, paying taxes in another neighborhood.
Yeah. It don't really upset me because I'm trying to do what I can do to support my neighborhood when I get to that level.
Right.
But I definitely feel like there's more that they could be doing and helping.
Right, because you're doing it now, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so now let's get back to On Pace with the story. So now we're somewhere in we hopped off the porch already. We were 13 at the time. When did you see any money in the street, or was it like you were more of a, you know, like what kind of street guy were you? Young teenagers when we all thought we was, you know, kingpins and shit.
I feel it. I took it as a learning experience because I was chasing the bread, but I was working at the same time. So it was like just something to do because everybody around me was doing it. So
yeah, okay.
Like my big homies, they was doing it. So if I hung with them and I wanted some money, that was just what I resulted to getting into pretty much. So I seen quite a few dollars. It ain't nothing I'm proud of. You feel me? Like I ain't say I made $1 million or 100,000 in the streets, not yet. But it's fun.
I respect.
I don't know.
All right. So now, growing up, did you have was there a big neighborhood figure that you kind of looked at and said, man, he don't look like he's struggling like the working class, so he don't look like people respect him differently? Did y'all have those type of figures?
Well, actually, the name Smooth that I wrote is titled after a dude that's like a millionaire in my hood off the streets. So, that guy was a person that also came and bought dinners from my grandma around the time she sold dinners and shit from her crib. So I look at him like, yo, this nigga eating. You feel me? Like, I want to be eating like him one day. But he was very supportive of the neighborhood. He did all type of shit in the neighborhood, like giving back and stuff. So if I had to speak on anybody, it'd be him. It'd be Smooth.
Now, was he like aggressive with it, or was he like a smooth?
Nah, not at all. You wouldn't even know he did what he did. He was a real humble dude. He loved basketball. He played basketball every day. He wasn't aggressive at all.
Okay.
Like he was probably somebody you could have came up off of.
Now, in the midst of this, are you learning? Like, are you just listening to music, or are you having aspirations to actually make music?
I say I've been making music since I was like probably 9, from recording on like cassette tapes and shit. Like,
whoa.
But I ain't really take it serious until around the time I started doing street shit, and like, some of my favorite artists gave me like, I guess, the momentum to want to make my own songs and stuff.
What was the first project you ever put out, or would this be the first official project that you're putting out?
This will actually be the first official project I'm putting out.
That's a point for the Ramblers. So we kind of found you early, but your music, brother, you know, I speak, obviously I talk to a lot of rappers, right?
Hell yeah.
You probably are top 3 that I've ever listened to on this show.
I appreciate that.
Out of like 50 rappers, bro. Like if you and Lil BG was to get on a song together, that would be
fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Make it happen.
I'll reach out to them.
Especially because you have these different voices you do.
Yes.
That's why I had to ask you about that song. I was like, wait a minute, who's on the hook? And then you start rapping. I'm like, that's a different voice. That's when I'm like, that can't be the same guy. But like you and Lil BG, y'all voices would sound crazy.
Now, don't be humble for a second. Don't be humble. Take the humble away. How good are you at what you do in that studio?
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
How good are you at what you do in that studio? Like, don't be humble. I want to hear the truth.
Oh, man. I actually feel like I'm the hottest nigga in Miami right now. No disrespect to any other artist, but I really feel that way. Like, I got some of the dopest stories to tell. My beat selection cool as fuck. You feel me? I'm working with the best engineer in the world right now.
That shit sounds crisp as fuck. I was mad because my shit don't sound like that, so I was upset. But go ahead. Pause.
Nah, like, it sound crisp as fuck because I'm working with the best engineer in Miami right now. Like,
what's his name?
I said in the world first, but we in Miami. He in Miami, but he's probably the best engineer in the world.
Do he charge an arm and a leg?
Johan, man.
If we come down there, is he gonna charge an arm and a leg?
Yes.
He definitely is, but through us, you would get in there for the Godfather prices.
I respect it. God respect.
So what's your process like in the studio? Like, do you go into the studio already ready to go with raps, or is it just you hear the beat then you punch in?
This is why I'm gonna get mad.
I'm never ready. Never ready for the studio. Like, I go in with ideas and I write stuff,
but it changes up.
Hell yeah, always changes up. Like, the song Smooth. That song took 3 hours to make just because I was in that shit trying to find out what I'm going to say on that motherfucker because I ain't write it.
That shit. So you didn't write this shit, but damn, this shit hard as a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm being janky. This shit hard, man. You didn't write this record? Who made the beat?
Who made the beat?
Yeah.
Smooth was my dog, my homie Day 6. Day 6 Beats and Money Avery.
All of these guys are on Instagram?
Yeah, they on Instagram.
That's fire. I just wanted to give them another snippet so they can remember what we're talking about. I know how to pod. I know my department, KK.
That's one of my favorite songs. That song right there, like, when I made that song, that was around the time I was sleeping in the Kia. But
Now we're at the Kia. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, that was around the time I was sleeping in the Kia when that song came about. So that's one of my favorite songs.
Now tell me, how did life go from photography to sleeping in the Kia? Like, what am I missing?
I said I was making the wrong decisions with my money. So I was making bread and then going through bad relationships with women.
You was
and
tricking?
Not wanting to be...
Steven, you let him trick off the money?
Nah,
Come
I wasn't
on.
tricking. Definitely wasn't. I was selling vagina before I tricked.
I'm just joking, dog. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta go back further than you ain't talking about all your turmoil.
Nah, I didn't.
Just so I mean, I've been in a similar situation, but it just wasn't a Kia. You know what I'm saying?
What was it, Julz? What was it?
It was an ex-girlfriend's couch. Go ahead. No, y'all pod. It's not about me. It's not about me at all.
Well, let us know who's that sitting next to you. Like, I know people probably wonder who he is, and who is he to you? Like, what does he help you with?
Oh, this the home. I call him Suge Knight because maybe that's what he is sometimes to me. He like Suge. But I've been knowing Steven all my life down there. We went to Boy Scout together.
Okay.
I was a Girl Scout. I was a Girl Scout. I feel you. Scout shit.
That's what's up.
Y'all must got single mothers.
I'm 2-parent household.
Yeah, 2-parent household. Okay. I got a single mother. That's how I ended up there.
Exactly, because they gotta find something for you to do.
What single mom got to do with Boy Scouts?
My dad was like,
his dad came and got me.
My dad like a leader in the community, so like he be mingling with different people, and he came across Vaughn and another person that now like a Christian rapper go by the name of Yak Yak, and somehow both of them was brought into what we already had.
If he met Yak Yak, he met me at the same time because me and Yak Yak pretty much was together every day growing up.
Yak Yak.
And how he's a Christian rapper.
Yeah.
With a name like Yak Yak? Oh man, if he played for the other side, he was gonna blow up. But praise Jesus.
Probably He was too. Before he started making Christian music, he used to make some fire music for the other side.
What made him turn Christian? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but what made him?
God, I guess.
we might have to get the story, Julz. We're gonna have to get
Wait, KK, the man said God, I guess. Like
now we're going to get Yak Yak up here and get his story. To answer your question, Steven, yes, I did sell cookies. I was actually top earner at my Girl Scouts. I was about that cookie life. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little ambition.
Shout out to All Things Ratchet YouTube channel. I see you in the chat. Yo. All Things Ratchet will be with us Monday as well as a special guest. Shout out to Penny Brown. She says, go get that Blue Moon. So we're going to figure out if that's a song and stream it or what that is. Do y'all know anything about Blue Moon? Nope. Okay. Hey, it's $5 now if you're trying to promote your shit in the chat. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Alright, now, sleep in the car. Now, when do you bounce back? I want to hear a glory tale. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you say, man, let me get up. Let me get this shit together.
I mean, I actually started sleeping in the car. Like, I ain't have to, but like, I came across this dude on YouTube. Was like, yo, I sacrificed my girlfriend and my crib to get where I wanted to be. Nigga, I was sleeping in my car, and he was like, that made him become a better person for himself. So at the time, I was like struggling with working, trying to and just, I guess, survive. That like, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna stop paying this rent that I'm paying at this crib, and I'm gonna sleep in my car, nigga, until I got enough bread to do what I want to do. So the bounce back was like getting tired of laying in that motherfucker and the conditions I was in to getting back in the streets. Like, yo, I'm finna run it up, so I ain't gotta do this no more. Like,
so you had to kind of like let go of your worldly possessions, so to speak, to get humble and get right.
Yeah.
I think more from a hustler's standpoint, you were like trying to cut the money that was going out and keep it coming in so that it could build up to do other things. And you said, fuck it. I don't need all this extra shit. I respect that. Most people don't have the willpower to do something like that. So it's just giving us a glimpse of who you really are. I'm loving this. I'm loving this right here. All right. Now, are you at this time, like when you're outside, are you feared or are you like loved or are you just like nobody paying attention? You know, it's different energy you attract outside. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that wasn't smooth when I say that shit. I got a song called We the Streets where I pretty much talk about a little bit of that experience of me being outside. But if I was outside, I barely went to sleep. I was up trying to get it. Like from time the sun come up till it go down, I ain't really sleep.
Now,
I was just out there.
Mid still selling in Florida?
Mid? It's some people that still smoke mid. Some people still smoke mid.
They gotta put it in the boot somehow, you know? Hey.
Yeah. They lace it up. I personally don't smoke mid. They call it rapper weed now, but
Zaza, you fuck with that Zaza, that pink rut shit.
Gotta have the Zaza.
Okay, all right. We got smokers in the house. Why y'all not smoking? Everybody's boosting.
You don't see how pristine my living room is?
Yeah. It's too nice in this motherfucker to be smoking. We'll change the atmosphere. We start smoking it.
Now, Mr. Steven, you said your dad is a prominent figure in the community. Just by curiosity,
his dad. I ain't want to cut you off, but his dad got me a gig to take pictures for the mayor of Florida one time.
The mayor of Florida, nigga?
I don't know who the fuck he was, but he was important. The commissioner of my district.
Word.
His dad helped me wink with him, and I took pictures for this nigga. They paid me like.
So is your dad like a top businessman? He like a top businessman? Drinking lemonade
and eating fucking some type of little cakes they had. It was nasty as fuck, but I was there.
But is he like a businessman or a politician? Steven? You know what I'm saying? Like
his dad is like an activist to me.
Something like that, but you gotta understand. Like if you hear the story of Coconut Grove, he from it. You feel me? Like went through integration, went through all of that, and built himself up. You feel me? Like him and his peers, and he went to my dad a hooper. He played basketball too, like
Florida State.
Yeah, he went to Florida State. Educated himself, came back and did what he did. Career, like nothing too major in the career, but I always just stayed involved in the community and even more so the youth. And then he just like.
So he's just he's a true OG. Like he's the OG that's actually doing things positive and telling people like this is the way you're really supposed to move and actually advocating for the community. What OGs are supposed to be.
Something like that.
Okay. That's respect, man. Now, how much did you take from that? Because I see you're trying to be in a manager position, and that's rare for someone who's still young enough to be an artist. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess I took some of that because I always from a young age, like I'll be around like lawyers and politicians when I was 4 and 5 years old, and I'm real. I'll say what I want and ask the questions that I want. So I've always been in them situations where I don't know, like I impress people and people have dialogues with me that you probably wouldn't have, even from a young age. This grown person probably shouldn't be having this dialogue with a kid, but it kind of like.
But you're asking those questions so they know you're understanding.
Where I should be. So like you just say like somebody my age who you would think would be focusing on being an artist. Like I get more money outside of music than I do in music. So I ain't trying to be struggling. And I feel like I could put more people on in this position than I could rapping. Like I could rap for days, but I ain't as effective there as I could be in this role because I could do this. I could put him in a position to be in this interview, and I could next week bring the next dog on, and like I'm more effective there.
So you ain't trying to be Puffy, you trying to be Dame.
Something like that, but I give you some bars when I need. So I get busy in the studio too. But that it'll be more beneficial for me to make sure that everybody else straight. Like I'm gonna make sure we get this money. Like point blank period. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Now here I'm looking at my notes here. It says, let's see here in Washington Road song, right? You are you familiar with the Washington Road song?
Yeah.
Now you said you learned a lot in Washington Road in Atlanta.
Yep.
What did you learn?
Well, I pretty much just took the hustle mentality that I had when I moved to Atlanta with this female that I was dating. And just when it was time to get some money, I seen Washington Road as an outlet for me to get some money. So, nigga, I was out there like niggas would come up and be like, "Nigga, what you doing out here trying to check me and shit?" And like, I wasn't having it. I was still out there. Like, you ain't gonna run me from up here. You ain't gonna run me from no money. So
now Atlanta and Florida is very similar in some ways, but then again, very different. What was the biggest difference you would say between Atlanta and Miami?
well, the people in Atlanta don't really like Florida folk. To me, specifically Miami folks, like they really hate people from Miami. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they think we arrogant or we in Miami, but they not the friendliest people. Also feel like Atlanta more dangerous than Miami. Like when I was out there, it was all type of shit I had to look out for, and the people was not the, I don't know, I heard this.
They was finessing like a fool out that bitch.
Oh no, that's the biggest finesse city in America.
Right, I know ATL, man.
That's the biggest finesse. What up? The whole Georgia finesse.
Yes, yeah, man. I done spent some summers out there and shit. Atlanta's cool. It's like a mini New York, but then but there's way more black people than I've seen in one place ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of black people, dog.
No, most definitely. When you see white people out there, you like, wow, I see a bunch of white people. You don't really see that often.
All right, so tell me a little bit, and we're going to go to commercial break in a bit, but tell me a little bit about the ladies at this time. Like, I keep hearing you mention them briefly. It sounds like you don't want us to touch on the ladies, but we have to find out. Has Blue Johnson ever been in love?
I think so. Shit, I don't know, but I think I've experienced love before, maybe, but that was a while ago. That was like a little bit after I got shot that I experienced that. So,
is it because she was there for you in that like tragic moment?
She got shot too.
Damn.
Shit.
She did get shot. She got shot in the arm and the leg. Like it was before I got shot. Actually, we was going through a bunch of violent shit in my neighborhood. So
like, y'all didn't get shot together.
We was in the same room. We didn't get shot together.
No, not in the same incident though.
Not in the same incident.
Two separate occasions.
All right. Well, what happened with the first incident? I'm gonna just shut up because this is story time.
This is crazy.
The first incident was just me. Yeah. I was in the wrong place at the right time, and I made too many decisions instead of the right decision. But that decision got me here today. So.
Okay. Now, so it sounds like you don't want to really touch on it. I hate to be Queen's Flip, but I'm gonna be Queen's Flip for a minute.
Yeah.
When you say you was in the wrong place, like you had the wrong address, I mean, you knocked on the wrong door.
I feel like the night, because that specific night, I got shot in the face, and I don't think we were supposed to be at that specific party that night, but we went.
Oh, it was a party situation. Okay.
Ops.
It was a club. It was a club situation, but it was for somebody's party.
Okay.
So I felt like we were supposed to be somewhere else, but we ended up going to that location.
Was this your first
time? So you
time?
wanted to be somewhere else at that time?
Right.
Pretty much.
Was this your first time ever, like, feeling that burn, you know, that shot?
Yeah, that's my first time ever getting shot.
Okay. And this shit, I'm imagining it changed your life, because this is like one of those life-changing things.
Oh, hell yeah. It's definitely life-changing, but I don't think it changed much of me when I got shot. It made me more dangerous, if I could use that word.
Yeah, you can use that word, brother. So was it a graze or like a full-on?
Nah, it hit me in the face right here. You can't really see it on camera. I got a scar from it that'll never go away, but it entered right here and it was stuck on this side. My mouth was like wired for like 3 months. On some Kanye shit, like.
And now you mentioned
Go ahead, KK. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Jules. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, in that 3 months, right? Your mouth's wire shut. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about if I'm ever be able to eat again, because I wasn't really eating shit. I was on straight boost and blending my foods. Like I would cook a breakfast and blend that shit with milk, and I had to drink it through a straw. I hated that. I was losing mad weight. Like,
damn.
I was thinking about retaliating, but I don't know. It was. I till this day I believe that I got myself shot through my actions, because the people were scared that they shot me out of fear. I think
you was applying pressure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That sometimes that backfires though. You know what I'm saying? Like that happened to me before. I got my ass whooped one time, but I was drunk, right? And it was a group of them, right? I was on some tough guy shit, right? I was like, they was like,
sound about right. hey, I don't really think we should talk about this too much.
Okay,
but that sound about right.
All right, cool.
That's all right.
No doubt. Now,
I have a question though. Mm-hmm. You mentioned that you were supposed to be somewhere else that night. Like,
KK, the man just said.
She keep going. She going. She going a different way.
All right.
Does that bother you that like maybe your intuition told you I'm not even supposed to be there, but yet you maybe, was it like peer pressure? Like, okay, I'll go hang out with the homies, but you.
Nah, it wasn't really peer pressure. It was just like, I guess the option to be here or there, and we chose to be at the wrong spot because we was more than equipped to be anywhere we wanted to be.
But did it ever bother you? Did you want to be at one spot more than the other? Like, was it really did you have like the intuition to be like, we should go here? But then he was like, all right, cool, just whatever.
I think it was more like at first I was supposed to be a certain spot with some of my friends, but at the last minute, at the time he was my cameraman. It was his birthday, so it was like, oh, we gonna go fuck with my cameraman for his birthday. You feel me? Like. Mm-hmm.
Free group, man.
And I end up being the place where
that happened. Yeah. Because that's what because I've been in situations where like I had an intuition and then I kind of like played myself. I was like, you just tripping. Like, don't worry about it. It's gonna be cool. And then you end up somewhere and then you have in a situation you didn't intend to have, but like you're mad you almost get mad at yourself because it's like, I told myself not to go, but I talked myself out of it. It's like, so that's why I'm wondering if you had like that intuition moment where there was something inside you that told you.
I actually talked myself into getting shot because I went to doing certain shit. Like when I seen these dudes and they I just went to doing certain shit.
Yeah.
That escalated shit.
But what's ironic about you saying like that intuition, like, there was multiple things that led up to I was there that night. He got shot in my car.
Yeah.
But
damn.
leading up to it, like it was multiple things I probably did tell us like, nah, we ain't even gonna go. Like we had some other homies. They was coming from a different area and was just like talking back and forth, calling like, should we go? We gonna go or not? And when we was kind of on the edge of not going, they had a longer ride. They're like, nah, we on our way. So like, all right, we going. So we link up. They had a restaurant at this time. Vaughn had a restaurant. I don't know why he's not bringing this up when y'all talk about cooking.
You had a whole restaurant, bro.
Yeah.
We linked up at the restaurant.
Come back to that.
I don't know. Even at the restaurant, while I was getting in, we in like 3 cars. While everybody like, who gonna go in this car? Everything just seemed a little weird.
Like there was times where your intuition was trying to tell you, like maybe just like. Don't go or don't do,
We get to the club, almost have to beat a nigga, like, then he drunk, and then the story, that's what we're going to lead the story.
Yeah, but there was just omens, like now looking back, hindsight, 2020, there were omens that kept telling you, like, tonight's getting weirder and weirder by the night.
Yeah, what's crazy, this was like I had just graduated college, it was my first weekend back in Miami, for, like, to be back, and shit went crazy.
Where'd you go to college at?
I went to FAMU. Shout out to the Raptors.
Ooh, I know y'all had them hoes out there. God. That fucker had an endless choice of hoes. Listen, man.
Hey, I gotta refrain from this conversation, bro.
Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend too. I'm just speculating.
Allegedly.
But listen, I went to what was that? I was in Orlando. What was that big ass campus in Orlando, man? That shit's
UCF.
UCF. Mm-hmm. I was working though. I wasn't I was working. Like I was putting the stoves and the fucking dryers up and shit in there. That shit is beautiful. Like how is FAMU big like that?
Nah, FAMU ain't as big as UCF.
That's
UCF
is
actually the biggest campus of a college in the United States. So
I thought so. That shit looked like that shit was a city of its own, bro. They got bus stops, KK, for just the students.
I mean, you from a small town though. They're like I'm hearing this in what you saying, bro. You from like
right? You talking about bus stops?
The bus is exciting you.
Like they got bus stops. Like that's most campuses.
Shit, FAMU we got buses. So shit, we got no bus is what like the parameters for you to know if the shit big, then the shit big. If a bus determines if it's big or not.
And all the chicks was orange and beautiful. I said, God damn.
How many? He can talk about the women in Italy more than I can.
How many Nike sweats is there? I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they didn't wear no clothes. They didn't have no jeans. Just Nike tights. Just pum pums everywhere.
That's it. Pum pum everywhere.
What he said on Shantas, let me know your pum pum size. So when do you say I'm really gonna take rap serious now? Like I know your cousin passed away. A lot of things happened in your life, but it still takes you actually going in the studio and recording that first song to get it going for the album. What?
I would say just I've been at it seriously for a year now. Like
1 year, okay.
Yeah, just in there, going to the studio, recording.
Is it harder than you thought to be a full-time recording artist? Is it harder than you thought?
Nah, it's harder when you be away from it for so long. You forget how to like record your sound and record yourself, or the different type of vibes you want to be on. So me going to the studio a lot helped me like figure out the types of sounds I want to put on beats and shit.
Okay. Now, before we go to commercial break, I just got 2 or 3 mini questions, like 1-word answers.
Yeah.
Little Boosie or Lil Wayne?
Lil Boosie or Lil Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
The Carter.
You feel the same way, Mr. Steven?
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that.
Okay. Now in a versus battle, 20 songs. 20 songs, not the whole catalog. Who wins, Jay-Z or Drake?
20 songs? I'm gonna go with Drake.
That's a tough one. Like, what we going based off? Like, crowd reaction, like hits,
off my 20
hits,
songs,
or what I'm gonna feel more, like what I listen to.
See, no. Time out. Excuse me. We can't go by us personally because we all gonna pick Jay-Z. We street niggas. That's not no. KK. We gotta go with because
20 songs.
He's gonna go with whatever way you say Drake. I'm just gonna tell you now. He's the fanboy of Drake. Like he's the number one fanboy for Drake. So whatever category is gonna get you to say Drake, that's the category. So go ahead and just say it.
All right. So and then my very last one was I think it was boxing and shit like that. Who's your greatest boxer of all time?
Hey, what's
Muhammad Ali.
Shit,
I seen him when he died. I was in Louisville, and I seen him. They roll his casket down my street, all through Louisville. So that was cool as fuck.
I was wake ups in them people when we seen it on the screen, like Muhammad Ali died. Like,
man, that broke a lot of hearts. I think that broke a lot of hearts that day. Because he was bigger than just a boxer. He was an activist. Like he was really for the people.
Oh, most definitely.
All right. Well,
he used to come through our hood too, but parts of Ali was shot at my church.
Oh wow!
What? Yeah.
And what's next? Bad Boys 2 was at your store, right? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It is speculation that Michael Jackson Thriller was shot in one of our graveyards.
Word?
Wow.
Damn it, man.
I don't know how true it is, but
they say
I've been believing that for a minute.
They took pictures of the graveyard and then they reconstructed a set in California for the shoot Thriller.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Well, will you want me? I'm gonna go with Washington Road. Okay. For the commercial break song, is you cool with that? Or you want me to hit them with Unhappy Hearts? Because I was gonna do the outro for Unhappy Hearts.
I mean, you can hit them with Washington Road, but I would rather Forgiveness if you got that one. That one more deep into like storytelling in the streets, but Washington Road a bop. So
I don't know. See, now you gotta talk to your mans, cause he sent me the songs.
Now I know Washington Road a bop.
Alright, cause I'm about to say I wish I had Forgiveness. I was listening to more songs on your YouTube. Shout out to your YouTube channel too. You gotta get them subscribers up. I know you just started, but you got so much content on there. You deserve to have more subscribers. So make sure y'all go on YouTube. You type in Blue Johnson, but that's BLEU for you slow niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's BLEU Johnson. Type that shit in and you get what you find. You're gonna be appreciative, man. But this is where did it go? This is Washington Road. And when we come back from commercial break, we'll have more with Blue Johnson, episode 55, Streets Broke My Heart, you heard?
Always knew I was stunning. Always knew I was stunning. Blood over water, you nigga, no kidding me. Always knew I was stunning. Always knew I was stunning. Yeah, took a little grind. Now my whole crew up front, no doubt. We can move how we want. She on my ass. I can blow a bag if I want. Make a bad nigga drop no clothes. Keep mass if I ever go broke. No joke, cutthroat, no love for a hoe. I had to get it and go. I had to try with a stove. I made them plays in Atlanta. Right there on Washington Road. I did this shit on my own. I had to carry the load. Simple minded, you wouldn't understand it. Grind hard to see them diamond dancing. Glock 40, you don't need no protection. I be lyric, God, don't let me catch him. If you ever sneeze, I be there to bless you like Ebenezer. Only kept out my business. I'm through the street, learned that from the trenches. Can't fall in love, I learned that from me bitches. I gave my all, shit, it did make a difference. I be drippy, yeah, the V-Lone edition. Always knew I was stunt. Always knew I was stunt. Yeah, took a little grind. Now my whole crew up front, no cow. We can move how we want. She on my ass. I can blow a bag if I want. Make a bad nigga drop no clothes. Keep mass if I ever go broke. No joke, cutthroat, no love for a hoe. I got no love for these bitches. I just want bust on their titties. Try to do fraud, but it's iffy. I need my bitch to like Whitney. Still let her try on a Bentley. Run it up till they come get me. I'm a Black Panther, no fear me. Floss against hell, ain't no killing me. Floss against hell, ain't no killing me. I'm popping shots at the house, ain't no killing me. I do not fuck with the cost of my enemies. Blood over water, you niggas no killing me. I'm bossing up, I know them bitches envy me. I'm on my tail with a Hennessy. I'm on my tail with a Hennessy. It's blood over water, you niggas no killing me. Always knew I was stunt. Always knew I was stunt. Yeah, took a little grind. Now my whole crew up front, no cow. We can move how we want. She on my ass. I can blow a bag if I want. Make a bad nigga trap, no clothes. Keep mass if I ever go broke. No joke, cutthroat, no love for a hoe.
I said, yo. Hey, we are back in the building. Episode 55, Streets Broke My Heart. Make sure you press like, make sure you press subscribe, and make sure you follow our special guest on Instagram today. Also, subscribe to KK's YouTube channel. You already know how this goes. We are cross-promoting, cross-branding. And if you are living in the low country right now, specifically in Berkeley County, and you need your trash picked up, I know y'all don't know about this because y'all got your own trash departments. But in where we live at, we have a black-owned sanitation department. And all you have to do is look at the phone number on the ticker at the bottom of the screen. You make the call. You will have a trash can and a route to get your trash picked up 3 days a week so that you don't have to worry about putting that trash in your car, low country, no more. You know how grandmama, she ain't got time for you to be driving down her house to pick up her trash and take it to the trash dump, yo. So now,
like Italian something like
word. So hit the phone number right there on the screen, 843-494-8933. And you will see Low Country's Valet Recycling and Trash Service. That's my dear little brother right there working hard. See, he could be out robbing people, but no. He wants to pick up the trash instead of creating the trash. So support, Low Country. And it's right back to the Miami. Hey. All right, so here we are, fellas. Second half. Did the Lakers win?
shit.
Oh no, I'll tell you what the score is.
Yeah, let's see. See, Braun did his thing.
Y'all had me so locked in, I ain't even go check in on the team.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Now, we're not going to keep
it's close. 79-75 Lakers.
It's fourth quarter?
Yeah, 9 minutes left.
All right, cool. Give me 3 more minutes and I'm done, fellas, okay?
All right, you got a little more than 3 minutes.
All right. So what I want to do is, KK, are you back? KK?
Yep, I'm in here. I'm here.
KK, how many times did you hit the blunt just now before we came back for commercial break?
No, I had to get a snack. I'm over here eating seaweed.
Niggas is hungry. Now, are y'all on the health tip? Do y'all eat, are you going green? What's going on? What you feeling about your diet right now, fellas?
I mean, bro say he don't eat seaweed. I just started eating healthy, I guess, but I ain't too much big on eating healthy right now. I'm gonna eat whatever.
Okay, it's not a major thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard fat niggas in style anyway, so.
Now, so are you single right now, bro? Like I'm, what I'm saying, pause on that. But are you single right now?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so if your DMs is open, what type of woman are you looking for? You heard?
What type of woman I'm looking for?
You looking for a dirty foot slut?
Nah. If I'm trying to make some money, I'm
Boy, wow.
But nah, not really. Like I need some. I don't know what I need. I actually been making the best music being single. So
that's how you made that weed anthem. What's this shit called? I got it right here. It's the outro song we're gonna play tonight. You made
that Unhappy Hearts joint.
That is a weed fucking anthem. You kidding me?
Hey, that's what people said.
I'm a journalist, man. I know. I'm good at what I do. All I'm saying is, I know a goddamn weed anthem, man. That shit make. I stopped smoking weed 2 days ago, bro. Just because I got a son on the way and I got I can't. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta save my money now. I gotta be responsible. Motherfucker caught me slipping. I was chilling, you heard? Now I gotta be responsible and shit. So anyway, but when I heard the song, the first thing I thought was, damn, I need to call this nigga right now and get a 7. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I thought. So shout out to you for making that, KK. The outro music today, you're gonna smoke to that. And you're gonna be like, Julz was fucking right. How many songs gonna be on the album?
I think it's 12 or 14.
Bro, you are a great artist. Are you ready for this shit that's about to happen when you drop that shit and start doing shows?
I think I'm beyond ready.
I want you to make.
I'm pretty much built for it. Like I'm ready. Like people ain't ready. The world won't be ready for this shit.
Yo, I just think you have the it factor, bro. And then talking to you, you never know how a person is gonna be. Sometimes people are very standoffish, but right now it's just the vibes are real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because we all Caribbean at heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but the vibes is real. So I just want to be thankful that y'all took y'all time out to be on this show tonight. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world watching the Lakers kick ass, but you're watching it with a Lakers fan. I appreciate that shit.
I appreciate you having us.
Word.
How do you plan on preparing for shows? Because obviously, if this is your first project, have you had a show?
Like I've performed in some of the craziest places to like not ever put out a project and shit. Like I done performed at like a festival called Gore that was big in my neighborhood once upon a time. I performed at clubs with like over 500 people and shit. Like, but I haven't done any of that since I've rebranded myself to Blue Johnson. So now I've just been shooting mad videos and making mad songs.
I want to ask your manager this. This is your manager officially, or like y'all? Is it like it's official manager? I'm just asking.
Yeah, this should, man.
We got. I got a company, and the company acts as the company, and the company manages it all.
All right. So what do you do as a manager? Because you know how many artists I know that's the one thing they fucking want is a manager.
I would say he helps put in money for shit. You feel me? If we need bread and shit, like this nigga book studio times. If I want to record, you feel me? Like we.
You ain't gonna tell how nice my pen is and what I bring to the studio.
Yeah, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
That's my strong point. Like,
word.
If you got a good song and I'm in the studio when you record that shit gonna be great.
Oh, it's definitely. Like, I got a few songs where we got Steven Penn on, but it's me. The songs for me, and
word.
They awesome.
Well, that's big that you're comfortable enough as an artist to work with your homeboy like that. Because there's some people who like won't make the best product because they like, nah, if I didn't write 100% of the record, I'm not using it. And it's like, yo, make the best music. We trying to get it. If
you don't make the best song, that's a disservice to everybody. Like,
word.
Can't put out no bullshit. We unknown. Ain't nobody gonna check for no unknown bullshit. So make sure that shit on A1.
So Zamaya is a song on the album?
I ain't know you knew about that song, my boy.
I don't know how he knows about that song.
I'm a journalist, fellas.
Nah, Zamaya is definitely a song on the album. That's one of my songs where I feel like gonna go platinum. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get heard off that motherfucker there.
So is it
you got that one?
Huh?
You got that?
Nah, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. Look, he about to ask questions.
Tonight was about to have a problem.
KK, he was about to send a cease and desist.
About to have a problem. Hell yeah. I'm gonna call you Steve Knight.
Hey, nah, Zamaya tough though. That's that fire right there.
Right. Is it about a woman or is it what is Zamaya?
It's about 3 women. I kind of like I was just coming up with a song. I made the hook about one specific woman. And then when I was thinking about other parts of the song, I just thought about other women that made me feel how I felt for that song. And I just put it all together.
Okay. It wouldn't be a Miami or Florida interview without me asking about Kodak Black.
Kodak Black, free Kodak.
Free Kodak. So
I'm actually a fan of Kodak. He from another neighborhood, well, Broward County. I'm closer right now to his area, but we from 2 different parts.
Okay, so y'all didn't have no run-ins in the streets or nothing like that.
Nah, not yet at least.
But it's
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do have
big homies.
I do have a friend. She's like a marketing person, whatever she want to call herself. I don't know if she calls herself right now, but she in the Day Crew. She close to Day Crew. So if I ever wanted to, I guess try to link, I can go through her.
Okay. Is it that easy in a place like Miami with all these stars to just kind of like everybody knows somebody that knows somebody? So like if you really got talent, maybe you could reach a MMG, or how does that work?
I mean, definitely if you know somebody that knows somebody, you could probably link better than that than having talent. You know what I mean? Like, with the talent, you'll get heard, you'll get seen, and
knowing somebody,
that'll help you. But knowing somebody, you just gotta politic the right way. You feel me? Have something they feel like they can benefit from.
Okay, now I'm actually.
But it's actually hard. There ain't no love in the city with artists and shit, like helping each other and shit.
Well, speaking of that,
there you go, KK.
I know you're not. You're in Miami, which is like Miami-Dade County, but Broward County, they have, XX Tentacion, who was I thought he was a great artist. I mean, he was disturbed as fuck.
He's
disturbed as fuck, but he was an amazing artist. And yet, we see kind of like how he went out.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that? Like, how do you feel about stuff like that? Does that make you worried?
Does that disturb you? Yeah.
Nah, it don't disturb me at all, because we come from whatever took him out. We come from that, so
yeah,
that's just another day in the life, pretty much. I guess I probably want to focus on that and worry about that too much, because I know how to carry myself and protect myself in all situations. So.
Well,
does it make you feel like you shouldn't, like, if you do get on and you have your money, you have your fame, that you shouldn't be in the neighborhood? Because I mean, Nipsey also died in LA, like in front of his store.
Nipsey died in his neighborhood too. Like, I don't know how to feel about that for real, but I feel like I'm gonna be one of the people that can always come back to my particular neighborhood, because even when I don't got bread and shit, like when I ain't at that level, I can get took out that neighborhood. You feel me?
That's a good point.
That's true, bro. That's true. This guy is real, KK. You like him? You like this guy?
No, he's good. His music is dope too.
Yeah, he's solid, man. He's solid as they come, man. I like this guy. All right, so what's next, fellas? What's your goal? What's your short-term goal? What are you looking to make an impact on?
I think right now my goal is to just continue to put out fire-ass music and like build my fan base and just see what I can do with this vehicle that we built. We see how far we can drive it.
You have a Twitter?
I have a Twitter. I ain't really a fan of Twitter. I don't like Black Twitter. I feel like they be doing too much on that shit. But I have a Twitter. It's _Blue Johnson.
All right, cool, man. I just think that's a good vehicle to get new fans. Sometimes, because people click links if they like your tweet. They just be like, well, what the fuck this guy's up to? You know what I'm saying? I always pass that information along. And you guys are welcome to come to Carolina, like when this COVID shit is all over with. I'm not that big of a guy, but I do hold a little bit of weight. I'm trying to get into doing like concerts and shit. So, man, when you perform smooth, I'm gonna take like 3 shots back to back to fucking back.
Nah, I'm most definitely interested in doing something like that.
All right, cool, man. I mean, KK, I'm gonna let you, finish it off if you had any last questions, because I'm thoroughly impressed, Blue Johnson. That's real talk.
Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure meeting y'all. It was dope because a lot of the artists we interview are from the Carolinas, so it was nice being able to have an artist from another state, so that way we can show variety and that there's more out there and get you in front of a different audience. And I just hope you keep on your craft. You definitely have a unique voice and dope flow, and a crazy story behind it, and a lot of people don't have that. They fabricate that story and you don't really have to, so that's pretty dope.
I appreciate
Steve, the businessman back there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep you on point. I definitely would like to have y'all come back so we can get more in depth on.
Man. This Suge Knight, man. I got a shot of his car and off. This Suge Knight.
No, I see why you call him that for real now. I see.
Sure, don't run nobody over this winter, all right? We need you around. We need you around. But y'all boys,
I don't do none of that, man. I ain't never held no white boy off the balcony yet. But I ain't trying to get out of it.
And don't sell your soul for fame and fortune, because you're gonna be looking like Cardi B was looking on Instagram today. All right, I'm done. I am done. But I want y'all to enjoy y'all night. Lakers up, Lakers in 5. All right.
Heard. Heat and 6.
Bet it. All right, now KK, I want you to stay on the line. We're gonna wrap up when these guys leave the Zoom call, okay?
Got you.
All right, fellas, y'all have a good night, man. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
No doubt. Let me see.
So what's up?
Nothing, KK. I want us to get to the 1 hour and 30-minute mark. So we got 10 minutes. If you're up, you know what I'm saying? We can just talk. I'm very impressed with our guest tonight. I mean, Kenny
Yeah, we had some dope guests.
First of all, that the politics as usual episode was a little crazy. I did
with
not
the political junkie, Kenny.
I didn't think I was into politics like that. Turns out I'm Tupac. I didn't even know.
See?
I didn't even know. So I want everybody to go vote. You know what I'm saying? And next time, if you missed the registration, think about what Kenny said and apply that next time. Now, Blue Johnson, I ain't gonna lie. When I heard his one song that, remember like a couple episodes ago I played it, KK?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, this guy's good. But usually everybody in the hood got one good song. Am I right? Everybody got that
Hopefully.
one good one that they play for everybody, you know? But
Hopefully you had that.
So when Steve sent the email and he had 3 other songs, I clicked on these shits and I said, oh my God, this guy's a real fucking artist. I don't praise a lot of artists like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I'm giving it up for him is not because he was on the show, KK. It's because it's hard for me to listen to the young age music a lot, like on repeat, because, you know, it's too wham to me. You know what I'm saying?
Become Lil Baby.
Yeah, I can't stand Lil Baby. Everybody think he's like the next Jay-Z. This nigga is mid.
I like Lil Baby, but he's not the next Jay-Z.
That nigga's
so like,
mid.
I agree and disagree with you. I do like him, but he's not like,
hey, I changed
you know, he's just Lil Baby.
It's a problem with black and white. That shit there is not. I'm 30. So anyway, Blue Johnson's music was a little bit more. It just had that element that I look for in music. I could tell the personal stories. You know, I'm a Drake fan. That's why I said, oh, you were sleeping in the Kia? I love that shit. You know what I mean? Don't give me no basic ass riding in the Benz, me and my friends. We pull up, like that shit is basic as hell. Niggas freestyle it.
Right.
I want you to think about your life, write it down, put it to a beat, whether it's a beef song, a happy song, a sex song, whatever it is. If it's real in your life, it'll be real in mine. And that's what I like about Blue Johnson. And you know,
he got a crazy voice.
Yeah.
Voices.
He got a distinct voice. He got a background story. He was even saying this. And he has the confidence. He has the look. Like, I like my rappers to look like they're gonna smack you at any moment. I love those rappers. You know what I'm saying? Because then when they are humorous and when they are, you know, have humility, then it comes off as genuine because you're like, you really want to just smack everybody in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like that a little bit, and I love that shit. The Steve guy is very interesting, and I think
he got a whole manager with a whole company behind him already.
He got a whole story. Now look, listen, this is what you didn't peep. You know how I downplay my music, but my pen is dope. Steve was like, yeah, I rap a little bit. When a nigga tell you, when he tell you I get busy on the low, he mean that shit. So I'm pretty, that motherfucker probably Drake for real. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know it. The nigga bed connect. You know what I'm saying? So you know he got holes. So the music is there. That's all I'm saying. And I want to hear from him. Maybe he can send us an exclusive for next week. So I'm just excited. We had 2 podcasts tonight. Tomorrow, what do we have for the streets? Tell them what we got for the streets tomorrow, KK.
I mean, you know, we went to Miami on them tonight, so we're gonna take it to LA on them. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hit the West Coast and we're gonna go to LA on them. So we got TB Rothstein in the building.
So you was telling me the Janky Ramblers, like we be like we be talking
coast to coast with it. We're literally coast to coast.
Everybody checks in America now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gangster. It's a point for the Ramblers, man. Shifty did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin.
Buckets.
Just shout out to everybody. KK, with these last 5 minutes or so, just tell me, my love, how are you feeling? Like inside, are you good? You good?
I'm good.
Balanced?
I'm good. Yes. There's some things I'm working on, like that I probably could be working on harder. And that kind of bothers me. But other than that, life is good. I can't complain. Like, I got a good support system, and I'm motivated, and I got dope things I'm working on and working towards. And, I got these dope ass podcasters that I work with, and they're there for me when I need them.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you, KK. I appreciate that. Me?
What you got going on?
I'm 48 hours into no weed. I haven't had energy like this in a minute. Like, I might go to Planet Fitness.
48 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the hardest. The 72 hours is the hardest because
that's the first couple of days be the hardest ones.
Let me tell you, when you a weed head and you stop smoking weed, those first few days feel like you ever went to sleep late and had to wake up right an hour later or 2 hours later.
Man.
And you know how your brain feel fuzzy and it's like
fuzzy as shit.
That's what stopping weeds feels like, yo, right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm making it through. And shout out to my baby who made it safely on her flight. I miss my girl already, you heard? And that's it, man. I'll probably watch a little porn and then just fucking take it easy, you heard? That's what I'm gonna do with my night. You watching porn tonight?
Probably not. I actually have homework to do, so I'll probably be watching Bob's Burgers while I get my homework done. So you're gonna let homework
stop you? What the fuck? No wonder you want to vote, you conservative. A minute and 27.
I'm not a conservative, weirdo.
I'm really not gonna watch no porn. Look, porn and Planet Fitness don't mix, guys. You need your legs for that bike machine. But yeah, shout out to all the Janky Ramblers out there. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Callie in the building. This artist is dope as well. TB Rothstein. Did I say it right? I'm good. Good at what I do.
You got it.
All right, man. I'm getting good at this podcast shit. It's just me and Joe Butters. And I know you like Charlamagne the God, but Anyway, I'm gonna play this outro music. Let me.
Charlamagne don't jerk off dogs.
Well, that's true. That is fucking true. Why I can't? Damn, come on, music. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? My music. All right, let me just go here. There we go.
But while you do that, I'm gonna tell the people, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and YouTube at KMarkelle, KMarkelle. Follow me on Twitter, KMarkelle1. And yeah, holla at your girl.
KK, what time tomorrow are we gonna get clips from these episodes? 8 o'clock?
Oh, Julz got jokes, but I be telling Julz to send me times, and Julz don't be sending me times.
Oh, wait a minute now. In that group chat today, not on group. KK.
And then I posted it. That was a 13-minute clip.
KK.
But Julz don't know nothing about technology because he still got an Android that flip open.
KK, you posted. I sent some in the group chat around 1 o'clock. You gave the streets a clip at 7 o'clock. That's all I'm gonna say. Unhappy
what time were we supposed to start today?
Huh?
What time were we supposed to start today?
You was late.
You was late first.
Bro, I have a reason to be late. I did 2 podcasts in one night. 2 slides. Did you see different slides? Did you see Miami slides? Did you see political slides? You saw Obama. You saw Trump. What was you doing?
I was doing homework.
Oh, something not pod related. I did my homework already, KK. That's long. Good night.
Good for you, Julz.
My life upside down and my heart turned cold. Will you lay with me and and feel my soul. So much on my mind, I keep one roll. When the highs come down, hold me. My life upside down and my heart turn cold. Will you lay with me and feel my soul? So much on my mind, I keep one roll. When the highs come down, hold me. I take a look up high, yeah. I take a look. I'm talking past the skies, yeah. And I can see my dreams flying by, flying by, flying by. My life upside down and my heart turned cold. Will you lay with me and feel my soul? So much on my mind, I keep one roll. When the highs come down, hold me. My life upside down and my heart turned cold. Will you lay with me and feel my soul? So much on my mind, I keep one roll. When the highs come down, hold me close. Cause lately I've been thinking about changing my ways, yeah. You know the road fucked up and the streets ain't the same, no. I'm tired of going through these phases. I just wanna love my baby. When the highs come down, yeah. Just don't let me go.